Tel Hebron, the tomb of Jesse and Ruth, Kever Ishai Ruth, Ishai Jesse, King David's father, Ruth, his great-grandmother, buried here on the peak of ancient Tel Hebron in the city of Hebron. And it's written, after Shaul HaMelech, King Saul, was killed in the war with the Philistines, and God said to David that he should go up into the hills of Judea. And David said to God, "Where?" And the response was Hebron. And so here David came and ruled in Hebron for 7.5 years, starting here the kingdom of Judea and later the kingdom of Israel, before rising up to Jerusalem, to Yerushalayim, to make that the eternal capital of the Jewish people, the capital of the Jewish people forever. And this is where it started. This is where it began over 3,000 years ago. The structure here in front of us was probably originally built about 1,000 years ago. And at that time, there was some kind of a Crusader fortress here. This building, of course, is much newer, added on much later. Today, Jews come to study here and to pray here, at the site of the roots of the kingdom of Israel, here in ancient Tel Hebron. But this site has artifacts which are certainly well over 1,000 years old. As we walk down here, we can see an ancient room. Look at the size of the rocks at the entrance to this building. And as we go down further, we come to the entrance of an amazing place. Here we come to the entrance of an ancient synagogue, some 1,500 years old. Today, 1,500 years later, people still worship at this site, in a Jewish synagogue, 1,500 years old. We can only wonder at the people who lived here and prayed here and studied here so many years ago. But what is so amazing is not that people prayed here 1,500 years ago, but that people still pray here today. Here inside the renovated tomb of Jesse and Ruth, Kever Ishai Ruth, people come to pray, to study, to be alone, to contemplate. Here we have a scroll of Ruth, written on parchment, which is read every Shavuot holiday, here at the tomb of Jesse and Ruth. Here, 3,000 years after David ruled, beginning the kingdom of Israel at this very site, Jews still live. We need not use only our imaginations to picture what was here then, because it's still here today. At Kevari Shaivarut, the tomb of Jesse and Ruth, and ancient Tel Hebron, here in the city of Hebron.